So let me tell you the story of Engineers Without Borders. April or May of 2000, I went to Belize and I visited Mayan villages and came across the small village of San Pablo. That village really changed my life. I met some little girls carrying water from the river to the village, back and forth, and as a result, they could not go to school. That kind of broke my heart, and I said, well, I can do something about it. So I came back, talked to some students, and built a pump, and that's how Engineers Without Borders started. If you look at our planet, it's not a pretty picture. Well, there are about 5 billion people on the planet whose job is to try to stay alive by the end of the day. So how can I, as a human being and as an engineer, do something about it?
The Engineers Without Borders projects are designed to help communities through providing good clean water, good sanitation, good bridging, roads.
And we do that based on community-driven projects and sustainable and appropriate engineering. We have about 12,000 members. 60% of those are students, 40% are professionals, and we work with our students to foster responsible leadership, whether it's within a project team or whether it's within their own community.
I grew up in France, and I grew up in a place called Roubaix, which is an industrial area. My dad was a bricklayer. My grandfather on my dad's side was a bricklayer. So when I told my dad that I wanted to be a bricklayer, and he said, well, before you make the decision, why don't you go to school? Take it until you cannot take it anymore. I never enjoyed school until pretty much when I went to engineering school.
This guy's in love with his profession.
That's Bernard, bottled up inspiration and passion. He's kind of crazy in a really great way.
Professor Amadei is the overstatement of passion. Yes, I would say he's a passionate person.
It's passion or nothing. I'm half French and half Italian. It's the right combination.
Going through engineering school is tough. You've got to be purpose-driven, and Bernard Amadei gives his students purpose.
Where do we teach engineering for the developing world? In universities, and we don't. So at the same time as Engineers Without Borders started, I studied a program at the University of Colorado called Engineering for Developing Communities.
I've led up our projects in Rwanda to install rainwater catchment systems and solar-powered lighting systems.
We sat down and asked the community, what do they need? And one of the first things they said was, we need a bridge across this gorge.
I think that Bernard lit a match, and it just wound up taking off, and the organization wound up growing so quickly.
Here we are in a village in Nicaragua, building a solar panel that'll really help them in a profound way.
1, 2, 3.
We're in Nemuninge, the western province of Kenya, and we believe that people are getting sick from the water.
Clean water is life. When you prescribe antibiotics for diarrheal illness, it might cure that person overnight, but they go back and drink the same dirty water again. And so it's really the source of the contamination that needs to be cleaned up.
What we are doing here is also peacemaking, although we don't speak the same language. When it comes to digging a trench and building something, I think we all do speak the same language.
We work with these communities for at least 5 years with the idea in mind to keep building on the infrastructure that they need, and at the same time providing some education and training in their abilities to be able to maintain it for themselves.
I see the future of Engineers Without Borders as a propellant of people moving from just solution providers to public leadership.
Small amount of effort on my part for a huge reward for other people on the other end. And for me, I can't think of anything more satisfying.
There's just so many opportunities out there, and it just blows my mind what we can do as engineers to impact the world. It's great.
Each one of us has a unique gift to give to the world. Gandhi said that each one of us needs to be the change that we want to see in the world. So we need to be the change in the world. We need to make the world a better place.
It's been an honor to join you in this wild ride of Engineers Without Borders.
I think there are a lot of people around the country and around the world that are indebted to you, including myself, so thanks a lot.
Dad, I love you. You work so hard and it's helping so many people, and I thank you so much for all the stuff you're doing.
Namaste.
Namaste.
Muchas gracias, Bernard.
Thank you for all that you have done. We're proud as can be to be here celebrating your remarkable reward. Count on us long into the future to be at your side, making real your vision and your mission.